Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hello, Binky and Naughty by Nature and G-Man. Hey, thanks for the sub, bro. Appreciate that. Thanks for running and subbing with that Amazon Prime, man. Over on YouTube, hello to Carlo. De Gasperi. Bonjour. And Aaron. Hi. Kaka Marino. Sub. Hi, Maya. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you, Maya. You're so funny, you know. It is funny that people like that. You know, Maya, you're one of those people that, like, I've already said this to you, but like, I just noticed that you comment on every single video, and it's cute. I just think it's cute that you like put like little emojis under every single video of mine. It's just cute, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks, Maya. Cinematic Enlisted. Hola. Doing good. Reboot. Gilliman. Hello. And Mr. Teddy Quid. That's right, Jordan. Haven't played Teddy in a minute. Good old Teddy. I wonder how Teddy's doing these days. Discord Kate. Hello over here on Twitch. And Catherine. Und Janice. Guten Abend. I'm doing good. And Max Mode. So yeah, life finds me well, darlings. Thank you, Evan. Too kind. I hope you're all doing good. Hope you're having a good Thursday. We're having a bit of a little mini heat wave. Oh no, sorry, Binky, I've not forgotten, darling. Well, I did actually, but that doesn't matter. The point is, let's just do this is the same thing, I guess. Let's do that for now. Let's do that for now. And shaboomy, boink, allow, boink. And making sure that goes through. There you go, Binks. Appreciate you. Of course, darling. But anyway, yeah, I just got done doing Edna Mode reacts to the Met Gala. It was fun. I could do Edna Mode, just like reacts to like photographs. I had to stop myself. The video was like at 50 minutes, and I was like, I have to stop, because I could have just kept scrolling and just been like, oh my god, darling, they look like a banana made love to a hippo. Yeah, dude, Edna Mode. Anyway, that's coming out tomorrow, theoretically. I get that edited and cut together. And over on YouTube, Sam. Hello, Sam. And Bones, Five Bones. Hola. G-Man. I can't thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Kate. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Yeah, like I said, I could have just kept going. In fact, I was thinking, dude, I could do Edna Mode reacts on Twitch and just like have Edna Mode reacting to things on Twitch for like a minute. Yeah, it'd be a minute. So if we ever get really bored and you just want to have Edna Mode reacts to things on Twitch, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. Germu, merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. I've worked at it now. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Thank you very much. And Jason McCluskey. Hello, Jason McCluskey. Love to have you. Would love that. Yeah. So it's tempting, man. I had the whole setup with this because this is this setup where I go this one. So this is my reaction video setup. But then I just have to do what's this showing right now? Oh, that's my Twitch. So I'd have to fix that. I make sure that I have the right tab, which was the right tab, which is what do you call it? Like Vogue or something. I was using Vogue, I believe. Anyway, food for thought. Food for thought. But yeah, back to normal. Not that. That. Okay, back to normal. Jason's like, I take back saying hello. I take it back. Message retracted. It's okay, Jason. It's okay. You're allowed to say hello, my friend. All is well. All is well. Stop messing with things while you're alive, Jay. I mean, she's not wrong. But, anyway, food for thought. I am Boga and neither taking my test to be an aircraft mechanic in about a week. Oof. Well, listen, Bo. Shout out to you on being an aircraft mechanic. That's cool as heck. Good luck with that, man. So glad that, while you're here, you find a little respite from the stress of studying. But, good luck, man. We need more people like you. Hey, Esther. Ether, excuse me. No, I know, Binky, I know. Messing with things while I'm alive is, let's just say, traditionally, has not gone well on this particular stream when I'm trying to do, like, new live things that Binky's not wrong, and that was a good example of, like, not being exactly super smooth transition. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What's in everybody's space today? What do we want to do? So I guess I can just do more blackjack earlier. Usually we do a bit more chatting. But the chat is a bit quiet today. Nothing wrong with that. Chat's a bit quiet, so maybe I'll do blackjack a bit earlier. Could do that. Gee, man, I do enjoy a blackjack. One unique case of my does the boxing train. I know, dude. 3 years ago. G-Man, I was actually just looking at that one the other day. And, that was a fun video, man. I could do another one of those. I can't believe it's been 3 years since I did that. 3 years, man. It's all good, Jason. Wow. Boy, time flies. That's wild. That was 3 years ago. But yeah, I'd 100% revisit that. Obviously, my channel's on like an Edna kick right now. It's funny how they'll do that, right? Like I do a lot of everything, of course, but it's streaky, right? Like for a minute there, it's like, I don't know, G-Man. Like it did okay. The video, it did fine. It wasn't like a banger. It didn't like pop off. That video is weird. It's one of those, one thing cool or interesting about making what's known as evergreen content. So, how much does my studio cost? Not that much, honestly, because I did it a lot DIY. And yeah, it really wasn't that much. But yeah, the fight thing, it was one of those videos where it got a second wind, like, way later. Like, it started off okay, and then it got a second wind in life, like, quite a bit later, and kind of took off, which was interesting. Some videos will do that. It's weird. I don't know. There's no, like, rhyme or reason. It's like, well, just sometimes an old video will somehow snag the YouTube algorithm, it'll just get snagged and it'll take off. And you're like, why is that taking off? Well, I have no idea. But yeah, it's neat how that happens. How would Edna react to Bro? She would find him annoying. Edna would find Bro very annoying. She would find him to be a bit of a plebe. Bit of a douche. What Hogwarts house are you? Dolores Braveheart. I'm probably Gryffindor or Hufflepuff. I'm not Slytherin. I'm not like Machiavellian. Like my wife is probably Slytherin. Yeah, my wife is probably Slytherin. I'm not intellectual enough like an engineer to be a Ravenclaw. I'm either a Gryffindor or a Hufflepuff. But I have like, because again, my skills lie in like my emotional EQ is very high, right? Communication, relationships, that kind of stuff. My emotional EQ is very high, but I'm not the smartest guy. I can do math, but I'm not like good at math by any means. So there you go. And let me go back to YouTube really quick, answer some questions over there. And G-Man, it may have become popular to other videos. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, it's strange. Let's see over on YouTube. Am I doing anything for 100K? I don't know, man. I gotta think about it. It's coming up. I'm almost to 99. And if I'm gaining like 2,500 subscribers a month, I should hit 100K next month. Maybe at the end of this month. Maybe. It kind of depends. We'll see. I don't know, though. I need to get some champagne or something. I don't know. It's a big deal, I guess. Like, most channels don't make it to 100K. So, I should probably celebrate that. But what do you have to plan for the next boxing? You know, G-Man, not that much. The beauty of that is it's a pretty simple setup. The way I prepared for the last one, popping bottles in the club. That's what everybody does. That's what everybody does. That's what everybody does. Brooke Candy in the back. That's what everybody does. That's what For OG supporters, you'll get that reference. I forget what we were doing when I just like blasting Brooke Candy, and we were celebrating something, man. It was hilarious. Yeah. That was a fun day. Joanna Gilberg, always from Sweden. Always a pleasure to see you with us, Joanna. Thanks for hanging out. Am I planning a collab with Ryan or JoJo? Asks Just a Blue Guy. Yeah, maybe that was 10,000. Maybe it was only 1,000. I don't know. Maybe. It's a while ago. I'm not planning on it, but I would. I love JoJo. He's a cool guy. I would love to hang out with him, meet him. That might be fun. I don't know. It was so kind of him that one time to give me a shout out when he did a Blackjack video. He was like, hey, this is totally inspired by ASMR Jeremiah. I was like, bro, that was so kind, man. Like, yeah, he's a great dude. Shout out to JoJo, man. I don't have anything planned. I would love to do like a Star Wars thing with Fred's voice. Atlas had a fun idea where it's like I could be Luke Skywalker. I'd be Obi-Wan. I'd be Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he could be like a Sith Lord or something, or Count Dooku, or anyway, we should definitely do something like that. Wonder what happens if the boxer is knocked out cold flat on his back. Well, I don't know. It doesn't give me a lot of material to work with. Because if a boxer's knocked out, the cut man doesn't do much. It's like you need to get carried off on a stretcher if you don't get woken up. So I feel like I wouldn't have much to do. Let's see, I'm a big fan. And oh yeah, some kid. Doing great swag. But somebody was asking me about the cost of my studio. Yeah, so the thing is, all this foam, can you see this foam here? I got from, oh Jesus, that is precarious. Wow, that's super precarious. That's hilarious. Just don't touch it, Jay. Just don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's like literally the whole thing might fall over. That's just like hanging up there like by spaghetti and like gravity. But so I got a ton of foam from my dad, his company. So hundreds and hundreds of dollars of foam. And that's all my roof. It's on the ceiling. You can kind of see it if I tilt my camera. Can you see the ceiling? Yeah. So all that foam I put up, I use a staple gun. And a ladder and a staple gun. And then the sheets, the 4x8 sheets, those aren't that expensive. The fabric I got from my mom, so that didn't cost me much. Yeah, it just took time. I only put like maybe a few $100s of money into my studio, but a significant amount of time, like setting it up, playing with it. But yeah, that's my studio. And let's see, Michael, do I watch baseball? Not really. I'm sorry, mate. Zerka, yeah, Fred's Obi-Wan. Yeah, that'd be fun, Zerka. You're not wrong, bud. Thanks, Chimpy. Thanks for coming to saying hi, and good night. Au revoir, darling. Good night. And, thanks, Tracy. I'm glad you like the doctor videos. Those have been pretty consistently popular over time, you know. Thanks, King Snape. I should, in like 2 or 3 weeks, assuming my channel keeps growing at the same rate that it is now, I should hit 100K in like 2 or 3 weeks. Should. Unless like my subs just like go off a cliff. Which, who knows? Anything can happen. Jonathan, heyo. What sports do I do? Jacob, my wife and I, we have season tickets to the Rams. My new favorite game to watch is Rugby Sevens. We went to the Rugby Sevens tournament last Sunday here in LA, and that was amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. As a kid, I was an ice hockey player. I don't really watch hockey, though. I used to watch a ton of hockey. I like watching golf sometimes. I like watching the major tournaments, like the Masters, the U.S. Open, the British Open, you know. I like watching the like big golf tournaments. What else do I watch sports-wise? Those are the main ones. Those are the main sports that I watch. Hey, easy. And cranial nerve videos are amazing. Thanks, Joanna. I'm glad you enjoy those. Yeah. And thanks, Jacob. I appreciate it, bud. Magnum for like a year. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I do live streams on YouTube on Thursdays and Twitch, and then on Twitch also on Mondays and Thursdays, but Thursdays at YouTube and Twitch. Baby, sub bro, Ibby, sub Ibby. Aw, thanks, Tracy. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you very much, Tracy. Vine. I have not been watching the NBA playoffs. I know. It's like, I don't mind basketball. I'm just not super into basketball. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't even know, like, are the Lakers in the playoff? I don't like really have a basketball. I mean, I guess I'm like a Lakers fan by default because I don't really care. And my mother-in-law is a huge Lakers fan. Like, my mother-in-law is a big, yeah, like she loves the Lakers and the Dodgers because they're like OG LA, you know, like they're from LA, grew up in Venice Beach, like from LA, so they're big like Lakers and Dodgers fans. So if I support them, although, you know, now like the Clippers have their new stadium. I don't know, the Clippers have always been like the redheaded stepchild in Los Angeles to the Lakers, and maybe the Clippers got their own stadium, the beautiful Intuit Dome. Maybe they'll do something cool, I don't know. Magnum, do I still climb mountains with my brother? Not really. We did recently, if you follow my Instagram. We were out in the desert, and we hiked up a mountain, a little mountain that's not too far from our secret campsite. But I think my days of like ice axes and crampons and like mountaineering, severe mountaineering, those days are probably done, most likely. You never know though. May strap on the gear someday and go out and do a hike. I don't know. Never. I'm not going to say never. You know, G-Man, I don't do a lot of boxing. I'm definitely more MMA than boxing. If I'm going to watch a fighting combat sport, I think MMA is generally more exciting than boxing. And that's kind of how I based my cut man off of too. It's more like MMA, but same basic job. Good night, Jacob. Sweet dreams. Casterius, tonight's the night, I'm not sure. LeBron, my glorious king. He's a hell of a player, man. If I could, would you want to climb Everest? No. I very seriously thought about it. When I was young, my dad had thought about it. My brother, the three of us really thought about it. Would you want to climb Mount Everest? And the reality is no, because climbing Mount Everest it's just kind of a sufferfest. And a lot of like high-end mountaineering is like, how much can you just be cold and tired and hungry and tired and cold? Like, how long do you mind living like that, where you're just tired, cold, and everything is hard? Making food is hard. Going to the bathroom is hard. You don't sleep well. It's just like everything's hard, and I just don't think it would be that fun. I would much rather go to like Yosemite and rock climb, or go to Tuolumne and go rock climb, or hike around there, sunny, beautiful weather, then go freeze my butt off and suffer. I've done that, man. I've been there, done that. I'm kind of over it. Kit, what is my favorite U.S. national park? Speaking of national parks, probably Yosemite. Yosemite is stunning. Zion is stunning. Yellowstone is stunning. Glacier, stunning. Yeah, I don't know. They're all. It's kind of hard to pick one. The redwoods. Oh my God, the redwoods are unbelievable. We have a lot of great national parks. If you are a fellow, nice, Megan. Glacier Point is opening up this weekend. Yeah, if you are in the United States, live here or are traveling here, our national parks are incredible. Yeah, like shout out to Teddy Roosevelt, man. Teddy, the legend, for creating the national parks. Yeah, shout out to Teddy Roosevelt. The national parks are unreal. Willy Dippy. You need to add some more. Why so serious? Noted. An animal documentary or something. Thanks, Magnum. Stargaze Dust. Stardusted Gaze. Howdy. I'm not American, but I love this in the Grand Canyon. Nice, Max Modem. Oh, and John Muir. John Muir is also a legend as well. Yeah, him and Teddy, those two, the combination. Yeah, John. I've done a lot of hikes along the John Muir Trail when I was up in Seattle. Muir is a cool guy. 10 out of 10. Nice, Kate. Discord, Kate. Exactly. Incredible place. Let's see. Jeff had asked a minute ago, do I watch soccer? Not really. I'll watch like Welcome to Wrexham and like Ted Lasso, but I don't watch a lot of soccer by itself. About 2 weeks ahead, shooting competition I lost. Well, sorry, Joanna. But good for you for getting getting out there and trying. Fair enough. They wouldn't I be calling them glory hunters if they are from LA, fair enough. Oh yeah, no, Meister, they're hardcore, like third generation Venice Beach, like OG Venice Beach. Joanna, oh yeah, we got a new pope. Apparently we got an American pope, whatever that means. So anyway, congratulations, Pope. We got a new Pope. Noah Drone, what's up, buddy? I don't watch a lot of F1, but it's fun. I just rewatched Ford versus Ferrari, which of course is Le Mans, not F1, but boy, that was a great movie. I'm very much looking forward to the movie coming out with Brad Pitt. I loved watching the Senna documentary. That was rough, but amazing. Yeah, F1 is pretty cool, man. I don't watch a lot of it. It's a neat sport. It's a wild sport. Favorite driver? I'm a big fan of Lewis Hamilton, man. I liked Hamilton. Yeah, I would definitely watch Rush. I haven't seen Rush, but I would definitely watch Rush. Yeah, I liked Lewis Hamilton. What I loved, I used to watch, there's a couple questions. As an Irish person, I like to go there. Oh, yeah. I'm Jason. Later make a helmet blackjack video. Maybe. Might do helmet blackjack again. We'll see. Music, mostly like poppy, reggae, like SoCal. Like, I listen to a lot of like Slightly Stupid, Stick Figure, Sublime, like that playlist, like that genre is like my main genre of music that I listen to. But I listen to everything. Classic, funk, Latin, I like salsa. I listen to all kinds of music, man. And Max Verstappen, cool guy. Bearman, no idea who that is. I forgot what I was talking about earlier. It doesn't matter. It's all just random anyway. Talking about sports that I liked. Hiking trails. Cool places to visit. Feel bad for doing it. I don't know. I have no idea why. I don't know what's going on. Thanks, Tracy. That's very kind of you. I do like the name. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. It's a cool name. Max Verstappen. No, I don't know if he's a cool guy or not. I said it has a cool name. No idea if he's a cool dude. He's got a great name. Max Verstappen. Have you heard of Safety Orange? They're in the vein of Stick Figure. No, I have not. Discord Kate. Interesting. I've not heard of Safety Orange. But, yeah, I forgot what I was saying there. It doesn't matter. But again, yeah, go visit national parks. They're incredible. Alright, team. We are over 100 viewers, and we are about 30 minutes in. That time to start Blackjack. Hey, JC. Will I come to Sweden sometime? I don't know, Joanna. We were gonna go to Sweden. We were gonna go to Sweden 2 years ago, and then it got canceled. I don't know why. My friend and his wife, Neil and Jen, Jen all of a sudden got a bug up her butt. She was like, oh my God, let's go to Sweden. And she mailed us a travel book. I guess cute, showed up in the mail like Amazon. It was like a travel book on Sweden. And she really wanted to go. And we're like, okay, let's go to Sweden next summer. And then we just didn't go. I forget why. Kids, life. But anyway, I would go. Just haven't had a chance. Well, what did we do that year instead? We went to, is that China? Instead of going to Sweden, we went to China or something like that? I think that's kind of what ended up happening. Yeah, we had a wild year last year, man. Yeah. Time kind of melts together, though, Megan. It's like, yeah, when were we going to go to Sweden? Was that last year or the year before? I think it was actually last year. But yeah, it's all kind of a blur. It's weird. But yeah, China was incredible. What a trip. Oh my God. You gotta go. Take care, Tracy. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Now, since as a Cadillac as proud as American, you can be proud. I'm not sure what you mean there, Prince Valentino. I don't know, studio style, because she's a pet mix and she snores. That's what the goose does. Jesus, the goose, man. It's just a happy dog back there, that's all. Happy dog snoring away. I love hearing her snores. It's so funny because I can't stand human snores. Human snoring drives me nuts, but dog snoring is just adorable. Alright, team. I think we should do a little live blackjack here, and then maybe I'll come back in the last half hour. We had 100 viewers, alright. So let's go ahead and do some live blackjack. Alright, team. Trying to, no drone, trying to. Alright, so I'm going to be back in a few short minutes. Magnum about an hour and a half. So it's 2:30 p.m. in Los Angeles, and I stream from 2 to 4. So I just do 2 hours. I'm not like one of those crazy streamers who streams, like all day. Respect to those folks, but that is not me. Alright, I'll be back in give me like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Oh, interesting, Prince. I didn't know that Haas was an F1 team. Or Cadillac. Good for them. Nice. Yeah, F1's neat. I'll check it out. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Alright, here we go. Here, like so. Actually, move this vertical. And this goes right about there. Okay, there we go. Right about there. Okay. Yeah, that camera looks good. That's from my face. Microphone sound looks good. Let me make this a little bigger. Let's see, appearance 175. Done. Move this back this way. There we go. And over here on YouTube, make this much bigger. So I can hopefully read your comments. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Put this there. Make sure the chair's out of the way and everything looks kosher. Boy. I think I'm good to go. Yeah, let me flip that open though so I can see a bit better. Oh, there's a lot of crap in the way. There we go. Man, my back. I wonder what's going on. I must be must be like low-key stressed about something. But my lower back is like it is on the fritz. Anyway, okay, today is the 8th. 5, 8, 25. 3 players. Oh, nice. Okay. Excellent. So we have dog training this evening. See you this evening, sir. Okay. Yunk. And Discord. Okay, the first players are going to be Darkest Claptrap, Noah Drone, and Cat Librarian. Alright. Claptrap. Noah Drone and Cat. Kitty Cat Librarian. Alright. Yeah, this is my new system. It's a little faster, a little easier. There we go. There we go. There we go. And because most of y'all bet in chunks of hundreds, so making my life easier, less chip counting. There we go. Okay. Okay. Actions 2. Claptrap. Claptrap, darling. Well, Willy Dippy, I would hope, my friend, the game is not exactly like the most difficult game in the world to play. You know, it's pretty simple. So, alright, 100, 100, 100. Okay, everybody's in for hundo, 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 hundo. Alright, here we go, team. And here we go, everybody. Round 1, fight. And we have a action on this side, so you can see it better. 10. Trey. It's 11. 13. 6. Soft 17. Versus a 6. That's a great bus card. Okay, 13 against a 6. Book says stand. Speaking of the book, just in case I have an edge case. Grab my cheat sheet. Like, I think A6 you always hit, right? Oh, no. Yeah. No, you double down. Yeah. Double. A6 doubles down against the 4, 5, 6. That's what I thought. I thought there was something like that. Okay, so Cat, Darkest Claptrap stands. Cat, do you want to split 3s? What's the book say about splitting 3s? It's a weird one. Oh, yeah. No, you split 3s against 6. Yeah, you want to split your 3s? Noah? Oh, yeah, split. Okay, good. He does want to split. Okay, good. So, doink and doink. Okay, 3 number 1. Oh. Good luck. Okay, here we go. All of a sudden, we're all in. And let's see what happens. 3 number 1 is an 8. 8, of course, hits and becomes a... Alright, you got a 14 there. You want to stand on that 14 or do you want to hit? Book says stand. Okay, next 3 becomes a 9. 9, of course, hits and becomes a 19. That's a stand. Next 3 becomes a 13. Okay, so 13, Noah. Do you want to stand on 13 or do you want to hit? Book says stand. What do you want to do? You want to hit. Okay, this one hits and becomes a 14. Now what do you want to do? Okay, I'm going to stand. And soft 17, Cat. Book says double down. What do you want to do? You got soft 17. You can hit and you can double down. Or you could stand. What do you want to do, Cat? Double down, right. And it becomes a Holy crap. 21. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. 6 becomes a 15. 15 becomes a 16. 16 becomes a... Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I'm so sorry. 21. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was terrible. What a horrible thing to do. Anyway, cat, push. Everybody else. Sorry, bud. Sorry, mate. That was a rough start. That was a rough, looked like a fun start. We had 16, which is the worst possible hand we can have. And then we pulled a 5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hate the game now, the dealer. Sorry, Noah. You shouldn't have hit. What ruined everything was that ace. See, if you hadn't hit that ace, then I would have busted. But because you hit when you weren't supposed to, Noah, everything went tits up. So everybody blame Noah. 100 bit clap. You got it. You got it. You got it. And cat. What's your wager? Absolutely. No problem, Noah. It's my job. Alright, here we go, team. We got a 9, 6, 20, 15 versus a 5. 20 is an automatic stand. 15 against a 5. Book says stand. Cat, what do you want to do? Exactly what Megan said. You're going to stand, follow the book, and we have a 15 like we're supposed to. How about a 6? No, see, there we busted. That's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to bust when you have 15 or 16. Supposed to bust. Alright, last round. Last round. And what are your wagers? This bro is that guy from the war film Fury. Which guy from Fury? I like Fury. It's a good movie. Well, no, it happens to the best of us, bud. Claptrap and cat. What is your final wagers? Claptrap and cat. What are your final wagers? $200 and cat. 200. All right, here we go, team. Good luck. And we get an 8, 10, 19, 15 again. Against an ace. Ooh. Would anybody care to purchase insurance? Insurance going once. Insurance going twice. No insurance. Okay, cool. You can clap. So the way insurance works is you place half your bet. So be $100. Okay. And you're betting with $100. What you're betting is that this here is going to be a 10, giving me a 21. If this hits, this pays 2 to 1, so it would pay this much. Okay, you would lose this. You would lose your initial bet, but you'd win it back, so you break even. Is what the way that works. It's a side bet. Do you want to take? You want to try that? Okay. So, that's your bet, and it is not a blackjack, which means this goes directly to me. There you go. Yeah, normally the book says don't do side bets. Don't do parlay bets like that. But yeah. So anyway, but Claptrap, you got a 19, book says stand. And yeah, Elkite Mooney. Yeah, book says don't speak of the guy with the same hairstyle as you. I'm not sure who that is. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt at my hairstyle a little bit. Sorry, I lost. No, I can't see anything because of the thing that went by. My screen's full. Collector, you're going to stand. Cat, do you want to hit or stand? Cat, you got a 15. You want to hit or stand? Book says hit. You're going to hit. Okay, 6 or less. There we go. Now you got a 17. You're going to stand on a 17. We have a 14. A 14 becomes a 21. And by default winning with 200 chips, congratulations to Cat Librarian. Bravo. Bravo, Cat. Bravo. Well done. That was a rough start for Noah, getting the 3 threes against a 6. And I pulled the 21, man. I pulled the 21. That was a painful one. I'm sorry, buddy. But this is why I don't gamble. This is why in real life I don't gamble. Okay, new players are going to be... alright. Balo 5572, Balo, Max Modem, and Killing Gaming. Balo 557 Deuce. Max Modem, and Killing Gaming. Okay, Balo, what is your opening salvo? Balo, what is your opening wager, my friend? Yeah, house has always win. Balo for 50. And Max 150. And Killing Gaming 50. Okay. Okay. Best of luck. Here we go. You get a 10. 4. 10. 18. 14. 14. Versus a deuce. Okay. Balo 18's an automatic stand. 14 max. 14 against the deuce. I think the book says stand. Yeah, you have 14. Yeah, book says stand. What do you want to do? It's a long sauce. Oof. Sorry, mate. Battle in the champion. Bottle the Champions League. Oh, bummer. Max, you are going to hit. Okay, buddy. You get a 10. Loss. And over to Killing Gaming. Actions to you. We got a 14. Book says stand. You are going to stand. And we have a 7 becomes a 15. Becomes a bust. All right. That's a win over here. And that's a win over here. Congratulations. All right. And action back to Balo. What is your wager for round 2? I love that for me, LKT. I'm the only one that's ever got it right. Chocolate instead of money. Make it more worth it. That's hilarious. No, that's cute, man. Sean Kenny. Hey, buddy. Pickle pull tab cards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't like to gamble, man. It freaks me out. 150. So 50 here. Killing Gaming is over there. And so there's 50 here, and then 150 to Killing Gaming, I think it was. Actually, 100 to Max. So we're going to switch that to 100. Oh, wait. Killing Gaming, what was your wager? I missed it. The scroll went by. Killing Gaming, what's your bet? 1. Thank you. Okay, here we go. And we have a 10. Ace. Ooh. Deuce. Do it. 2. Come on. Ah, 18. 11. Ooh, double down time. Against the 6. Beautiful cards for everybody. So Ballo, 12 against the 6. Book says stand. Which one do there, Ballo? 12 against the 6. Book says stand. You're going to listen to the book. 18. Is it double down? A7 against a 6. It's got to be a double down. A7. Double down, yeah. Yeah, A7. Yeah, double down against the 6. Alright, killing game, let's do this. Well, I'm going to give you the 50 in the back, okay? And we get a 21. Nice. And over here for Killing Gaming is a double down as well. Oh yeah, hi Boo Boo. Well, I'm gonna give you the 50 bonus anyway. And doubling down here, and this double down is going to get a 20. Outstanding. And we have a 15, and I'm supposed to bust. Don't be a 6. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Son of a bitch. Wow. 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 I am just hitting booty right now. That's a 20. I mean, so that's a push. He still won, though. Whew, jeez Louise. Thank God. You had a 21 there. My God. This is a rough loss, man. Dude, what is up with my bust cards today? Whew. Yikes. Jeez Louise. Okay, last round, and action's back to Ballo. Sorry about that, Lumps. I don't know what to tell you. 50 to Ballo, and how about you, Max? All in and 150, all right. Here we go, and all in for 300. Best of luck, and we get a tray. 7, 10, 5, 17, 20 versus a 7. And 5 against a 7, of course, hits and becomes a 15. All right, now, Ballo. 15 against a 7. Book says hit. What do you want to do? You're going to... Ballo. Max, you got it, buddy. 17 stands. Ballo, 15 against a 7. Book says hit. What do you want to do? You want to hit. And we get a 19 stand. Stand and 20, of course, is a stand. 7 becomes a 17. All right, so got a winner over here for $1.50. We got a double up right there. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. No, that's a push. What am I saying? That's a push. And this is a win over here, though. All right, so in the end, so that's 200, 350. This is 300, but here we go. 300, 400, 500. All right, Killing Gaming with $500 takes down round 2. Excellent job for $500 to Killing Gaming. Bravo. Bravo. Slick Rider, it'd be cool if there was a way that when you play Blackjack. Yes? Well, I'll tell you what, LKT. What's weird is when the problem is that I got many things going on. I got people trying to talk to me and kick it. I'm trying to respond to everybody as best I can so that people don't feel like I'm ignoring them. All right, 3 new players. It's not as easy. This isn't easy as it looks. All right, Magnum, 280, Bueller, and Linda Levine. What's up, the Dane? What's up, the Dane? Good to see you again. Magnum 280. Nice. And Bueller. And Linda Levine. The Dane, the Great Dane. Alright, actions to Magnum. Oh, I'm sorry, Buddha. I missed that, buddy. Sorry, you couldn't play today, man. Yeah, it's tough, Mooney. It's tough. I'm getting better at it, though. Again, it's so funny when I watch my original actions to Magnum, and then Bueller, and then Linda. Hi, boo-boo. Magnum, Linda, and then Bueller. Or Bueller in the middle, actually. Yeah, watching my original Blackjack was painful. Very painful. Hey, I play the 300 to play. You just get back whatever you win. Maybe, I don't know. Not quite sure what the point is there. But Magnum, what is your wager, my friend? Magnum. I'm not quite sure what you're asking, Slick Rider. 50, okay. $200 to Bueller, okay. And Linda to the Dane. Bits and 3 people would take over the pots, and yeah, it was probably a bit scattered in there in the beginning. Probably a bit scattered. Kind of got a little more dialed in. All right, team, here we go. Actions 2. Magnum gets an ace. Bueller gets a 3, and the Dane gets a 10. All right, here we go. 20, 13, 20 versus my 3. 20 is an automatic stand. 13 against a 3. Bueller. Book says stand. What do you want to do, Bueller? Book says stand. Give me another. All right. Keep it little. Oof, the 10 came out. Sorry, bro. And 20 is an automatic stand from the Dane, and we have a 17. Winner. Okay, that's 150 over here, and 50 over here. All right, team, round 2. Fight. Actions back to Magnum. To Magnum, Bueller. All in for a hundo. And to the Dane. What's your wager, darling? You think, Linda? Exactly what Binky said. There's no way to actually do it. And if this was live gambling for realsies, I would immediately be banned. There's no gambling. That'd be quite illegal. You could do a vote beforehand to see who would win with 3 rounds with some channel points. I guess. I don't know. I think it'd be tough. Here we go. We got an 8. Deuce. Here we go. 18. 11. 7. Versus an ace. And would anybody care to purchase insurance? Insurance going once. Insurance going twice. No insurance. And to play on. 18 is probably going to stand. 11, Bueller, you would double down, but you can't. But you're definitely going to hit. 11 becomes a 21. Outstanding. 7, of course, hits. 7 becomes a 14. So now, Linda, you have a conundrum. You have a 14 versus an ace. What do you want to do, Linda? You want to hit that 14. You want to hit that 14. Oh, 19. Nice. You're going to stand on 19. Ace becomes a soft 15. Hard 15. Bust. Everybody wins. Nice. 200 to the Dane. And 100 right there, and 100 to El Magnum. All right. Last round, team. Fight. Actions 2, Magnum. What is your wager, Squire? Doing good, Lori, thanks. Doing good, bud. $1.50 over here, 150, okay. And Linda, you got quite a bit. You got Bueller, you're next. My footy team already won tonight. I need to have more luck. All in. 200. And Linda, you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 650. You got 650, Linda. What would you care to wager? $300, very good, very good. 300 to the day. Here we go. And we get a 10, 10, 6, 19, 20. Look at those Cowboys. 12 versus a 6. Okay. I think you would split 6s against a 6. 19 is an automatic stand. 20 is an automatic stand. What do you do with 6s against a 6? 6, you split. Linda, you're supposed to split them. Do you want to split? Or what do you want? Do you want to hit? You want to split or stand or hit? What's up, Mooney? Okay, split. All right, we're going big here. This is for all the marbles. This is for all the marbles here. All right. On the first 6, number 1 gets a 16. Now, Linda Book says stand on the 16. Do you want to stand on your first 16? Okay, second 16, second 6. Soft 17. You could really go either way. You could either hit or you could stand on a soft 17. You can go either way. You're gonna hit. See if we can make it better. And how about an 18? Soft 18. What do you want to do now? You're going to stand on it. Yeah, our 6 becomes an 11. 11 becomes a 15. 15 becomes a 19. What a dick. Really? Did that just happen? Yeah, it just happened. 19. So sorry, Linda. Those 6s have been cruel. Cruel, cruel, cruel. Man. Rude, but that did hit. That's 200. And that's a push. So, boy, how did we end up here in the end? It was close. We got 3, 450, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. That was so close. But the winner is Magnum. 450 versus 400. Congratulations, Magnum. Bravo. Bravo. Bravo, squad. Bravo. Excellent job. Well, that's the thing about gambling. It's like, when you see a 6, I'm supposed to bust, but I don't always. Sometimes I hit 20 and even freaking 21, which is crazy. 3, 450, all right. And the next round of players is Thwomp Sauce, Neon Waves, and Scrambled Egg. Thwomp Sauce. Neon Waves, bonjour. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Monsieur Waves, comment allez-vous? Exactly. Bien et vous? Bien, bien. Merci beaucoup. Neon Wave. And who was the last person there? Scrambled Egg. Scrambled. Scrambled Egg. All right, bro. So, let's get our chips ready. Let's, one of these goes over there. Those 2 go there. That stays there. This goes there. This comes back here. And that goes there. Okay. Okay. thwomp sauce, neon waves, and scrambled eggs. Actions over to thwomp sauce. $1.50 to $1.50 to the sauce. All right, $1.50 to the sauce, and Monsieur Wave 100, and scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs. What's your wager? All in. All right. Coventry H5. Ah, nice. So Thwomp's not a sort of scouser, not a full scouse. All right, here we go. 3 players. Let's see what happens. We have a 4, 6, 10. Ooh. 8, 16, 20. Very nice. Versus a 4. Okay. I'm gonna split stage. You split 4s? I bet you split 4s, don't you? No. You only split 4s against a 5 or a 6. You don't split 4s. You just hit. Interesting. Okay, so actions 2, thwomp sauce. What you want to do? You want to hit? Well, you could split. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, exactly. You're going to split. All right, going big, going big. We're going to try it. We'll go here, and we're going here. 4, number 1 is going to be, the first 4 gets a 14. You want to stand or hit the first 14? Okay, stand on the first 14, second 14. The jiggities. Jacks and 4s. We got another 14. Oh, we're going to hit this one, though. Okay, this time we hit, and oof, 22. So close. Okay. And neon 16 is going to stand, and 20's on the max stand. And we have 14. Look up, 2 jacks and 4s. Holy crap. 14 for us as well. And how about a bust? Okay, there we go. So all in paid off for scrambleds. 100 to the wave. And you broke even in the end there with 150 and 150. So you're back to your starting stack of 300. Okay. And here we go. Round 2. Fight. Actions back to thwomp sauce. Thank you, Leonardo. I appreciate it, man. Thwomp is all in. Okay. Neon wave for $1.50. Okay. And scrambled eggs for 100. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. We have a 10. 10. Deuce. 15. 20. 12. Versus an ace. Would anybody care to purchase insurance? Insurance going once. Insurance going twice. No insurance. Play on. Actions back to thwomp sauce. You have a 15 against an ace. Book says hit. What do you want to do, thwomps? Hits. All right, 15. Keep it a 6 or less. Oof. 1 too many. 1 too many. Sorry, mate. And stand. And 12 scrambled eggs over here. 12. Of course, hits. 12 hits. No monkey. Oof. The monkey came out. No bueno. No buenos. We have a 18, which means we win. That's another 150. 150 to the wave. All right. Final round. 2 players. Neon waves versus scrambled eggs. Monsieur Waves, what is your wager? All into the wave. All into the wave. And what is your wager? Scrambled eggs. $250. All right, 250. Here we go. Best of luck, and we get a 6. Deuce. Soft 17. great cards for everybody. What you want to do there, Thwomps? A soft 17. I'm sorry, Neon Wave. You're going to stand, okay? Neon Wave is going to stand. And action's over 2. Scrambled eggs. Book actions double down. Book actually says double down when you have 10 against a 5. Do you want to hit or do you want to double down scrambled egg? Yeah, take care, Thwomps. Thanks for hanging out, man. Doubling down. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go all in. Doubling down. 14. Not great, but let's see what happens. 5 becomes a 15 like it's supposed to, and I'm supposed to bust. I'm supposed to bust. Oh. Rude. Everybody loses in the end. Zero's out, because I got 20. Womp, 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 womp. Sorry, team. Oh, man. Sorry, team. That was tragic. That was unfortunate. It happens, though. It happens. I am a mean-ass dealer today. I have not been kind. You're not wrong. You are not wrong, my friend. All right. And we have Noah Drone, Claptrap, and Max once again. I think. Yeah, Noah Drone, Claptrap, and Max. All right, here we go. Noah. Noah Drone. Darkest Claptrap. And Max Modem. Alright, team. A tough day at the tables. We had a winner won 200, winner won 500, winner won 450. Everybody lost. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's go there. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Action is 2. Noah Drone. Noah, what would you care to wager, my friend? Oops, sorry, Goose. Sorry, sweetie. No, 10. Okay. Let me give you some small chips. Let me give you some smalls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And $10 bet. And Claptrap. Hundo. You got it, Claps. And Max. Same as round 1. $1.50, but no 14. Amen. No 14s. Come on now. 14s suck. Here we go. Let's see what happens. 6, 10, 5, boo. 9, 14, 7, versus a 3. Okay. And back to Noah Drone. You got a 9, 9. Of course, hits 9 becomes a 11. You would normally double down here, but of course you're going to hit. And now you have a 19. You're going to stand. 14 against a 3. Action's over to Claptrap. 14 against a 3. Book says stand. Book says stand. What do you want to do, Claps? And follow the book and stand. And action's over to Max. Of course, 7 hits and becomes a soft 18. What do you want to do? What's a book size soft 18 is supposed to do? A 7 stands. Oh yeah, it just stands. Yeah. You'd only hit that against a 9, 10, or an ace. Interesting. Otherwise, soft 18 stands. So what do you want to do there, Max? You could hit, though. Okay, you're going to stand to follow the book. All right. Trey becomes a 12. 12 becomes a bust. Everybody wins. All right. 150. and 110. All right, here we go. Round 2, fight. Round 2, fight. Action is back 2, and now a drone. $150, you got it, Noah. 150. And Claptrap, 200. And Max. $250, all right. 250. Here we go. Round 2, 10. 8, 9, 20, 14, 11, 7. Okay, actions 2, Noah drone. What you want to do, Noah? Splitting these 10s. All right, can't be stopped. That's 150 and 150. Okay, we're going all in here. 10, number 1. 20. Nice. And 10, number 2. 17. I'm assuming you're standing on 17, right, Noah? But I want to make sure you said it. Noah, are you going to stand on 17? You're going to stand. Okay, very good. Claptrap, 14 against a 7. Book says hit. Hit. All right, keep it little. Oof, 21. How about that? How about a 21? And Max, you got an 11 there, buddy. You know what to do, Max. You got an 11. Although you can't quite double. I don't know. What do you want to do there, Max? You know, I gotta double down. If I have enough money. You don't quite have enough money to double, but you got 200. Let's just do it. Let's just double down for 200. Let's put you all in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oof. That's rough. 13. Let's see what happens. I have a 12. What if I bust? Like that. Then you won. It doesn't matter. Yay! Okay, so that's 250, 250, and that's 200. Congrats. And that's 200. And that is 200. And that's 150. It's 100. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 actually. There we go. Boom. Yep. And that's a win there. So yeah, everybody won. That was nice. That was a nice round. Okay. Okay, friends. All right. Oink, oink, and shpadoop, 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 shpadoop. Okay, big payout. Big payout. And Noah drone. Last round. Fight. Okay, all in except for 10. You got it, Noah. Whatever this is. Okay. And Claptrap. 300. Okay. And Max. I have to all in if I want to win this table. Let's see what happens. It's a big one. That's what she said. Alright, let's see what happens. And we get a 7, 5, 10. Come on, do it. 10. Interesting. 7. 20. Here we go. Versus my 4. Okay. Normally you would double down here, but you can't, so we're just going to hit that and become a 20. You're going to stand. 7 against a 4 just hits, and 7 becomes a 16. 16 against a 4. Claptrap. Book says stand. What do you want to do? Stand. And 20 is an automatic stand. We have 14 like we're supposed to. And we have 15. Bust. All right. Now, everybody won, which is great. not going to be close. No, because Mac, no, you only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 in, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, Max, you finished with $1,800, dude. Way to double up at the end. 1,800. Our first big pot of the day. Way to take it down, Max. 1,800. Well done. Turn 300 into 1,800. Can you cash out? Absolutely, I sure would. If I turned 300 into 1,800, I would walk away and go have a nice meal. 15 seconds. Yeah, no, it worked, buddy. You came in, you came through. Your horse came in. Your horse came in. Alright. And let's see, let's clean this up a little bit. So those go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 300 there. And those come back to me. And these come back to me. And that goes that, and that goes like that. Alright, now we have our monies situated. And the players. Next up is going to be Linda, LTK Mooney, and Ryujiao to the Dane. Linda Levine, and LTK Mooney, and Ryujiao. Ryujiao. Alright. Linda, what is your wager to the Dane? 150, alright. 150 to the Dane. And over to Mooney. 150 to Ryujiao and Mooney. 200. Alright, here we go. Best of luck, everybody. Here we go. We get a 7, 10. Right. 17, 19, 21. Versus a 4. Everybody is standing because that's a 4. And we have a 7. 7 becomes a 17. So we push, win here, and that is a double. So 150 plus 75. 75 on the back end. Boom, boom, boom. All right, good job. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom. Action back to the Dane. What is your wager? $200, $250. Okay, 200 here, 250 here. No, that's Ryujiao, 250. Max. No, Mooney, 300 to Mooney, and 250 over here. So 250. All right, here we go. And is maxed, right? 400. Okay, you got it. And best of luck. We have, that's right, 250. Yeah, okay. 10. 10, 6, 20, 12, 9 versus a 10. Okay, actions 2. Linda, you're going to stand on 20. Mooney, you got a 12. 12 is going to hit. No. Wait, I can't tell what's going on right now. Linda, stand, yep. Mooney, you got a 12. Hit on the 12, there we go. Oof. Sorry, mate. And 9. All right, 9 hits, of course. 9 hits and becomes a 19. Ryujiao, what you want to do? You got a 19. stand. And we have 20. Oof. So push over here, but everybody else loses. Big loss in round 2. Big payouts in round 1. Big loss in round 2. Action. Round 3. Fight. Back to the Dane. All into the Dane for 300. And Mooney. All in for 100. And Ryojiao. All in for 1, 2, 75. 275. Let's see what happens. We get a 10. 9. 8. No, 4. Alright, we got a 17. 11. 13. Versus a 4. Alright, now. 17 is an automatic stand here. You would normally double down, but you can't, so we're just going to hit, and you get 21 anyway. 13 against a 4. Ryuji Ao. Book says stand. What do you want to do? I think that's it, right? Everybody's standing. I assume that those commands there, or your requests, are for this current hand. And then we're standing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, good. 4 becomes a 10. Oh, don't do it. Don't be a dick. 17. Oh, well, rough. So we lose all this here. This is a winner, though, so that's a hundo. That's a win. And 17's a push. So, in the end, where are we at? That's 200. Linda took it down with 300. Bravo, Linda. Sometimes 300 is all you need. Shout out to the Dane. What's up? 300. Excellent job. And new players fight. Let's see here. We have... Oh, is there anybody else to play? Do we even have 3 players? Or am I stopping Blackjack now and going back to chit-chatting? Do I have 2? I only have 2 players. Nobody else wants to play. That's crazy. It won't let you. That's weird, Kiki. Yeah. So when you click on that little bear, vibey bro, vibey boy. There we go. Well, while you guys figure that out, let me get this thing ready. Let me prepare the chips. Alright, that was easy. I like my new chip system. It's much easier than my old chip system. Much quicker. Okay. Alright, this round is going to be Cat Librarian, the Villager Boy, and Vibey Boy. Cat Librarian, the Villager Boy, the Villager Boy, and Vibey Boy. Vibey Boy. Alright, team, here we go. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so actions to the cat. In for 100. The Villager Boy to the boy. Hamad's only around. That'd be funny. 100 to the boy. Alright. And Vibey Boy. What is your wager? $50 to the Vibey with 50. Alright, good luck. Here we go. 10, 4, 9, 21, 12, 13 versus a 7. Alright. Automatic win there. The Villager Boy, you got a 12 against a 7. Book says hit. Hit it. Alright. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Keep it little. Alright, here we go. 15. 15 to the boy. Book says hit. Yep. You gotta get 6 or less. Bust. Sorry, man. And here we go. Vibey. You got a 13 against a 7. Book says hit. 13 against a 7. Book says hit. And Sean Kenny asks, will there ever be a live Joker ASMR? I did that one time. I had all the makeup on, filming before a live stream, and then I just stayed in my makeup and did like a Joker thing. Just makeup. Uh-oh, where did I get there? Is that 21? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 21. Hey, how about that? Nice. 21 it is. Earn 17. Okay, so that's a double plus 50 on the back end. Nice. And that is a clean victory right there. Okay. Round 2. Fight. Actions back 2. Cat, the librarian. What is your wager, Cat? 150. All right, 150 to the librarian. Let's see. 75 to the boy. And Vibey. No, so just not to gamble. Hundo, you got it, buddy. 100 to the boy, to the Vibey. And we have a deuce. Deuce. 10. 13. 9. 17. Against an 8. Okay. And Cat, we got a soft 13 against an 8. Of course, hits. Soft 13 becomes a 21. You're going to stand on that, Cat. 9 against an 8, of course, hits. 9 becomes a 19. You're going to stand on that. And to the Vibey, you got a 17. I assume you're going to stand, but let me see what Vibey wants to do. What you want to do there, Vibey? Aw, thanks, Binky, for donating a game for Kiki. You're going to stand. And we have 18. Rude. So, we lose here, though. But, that's a win. It's a win right there for 75. And that's a win for 150. Okay. Good job. And last round. Fight. Actions 2. Cat. What is your wager? $200, $150, $200, $150, Vibey. All in, all right, 250. Here we go. 10, oh, Cowboys. 9. 17, 13, 17 versus the 10. Jeez, kings. Kings all around. Cat, 17 against a 10. What do you want to do? Sorry, Mooney. But I appreciate you hanging around. Do it, Linda. So we got a stand. The villager boy, you got a 13 versus a 10. You're going to hit 13 hits. Ooh. 17 to the boy. 17 to the boy. Looks like everybody's going to have 17. All right. Everyone's going to have 17. Stand. Yes? Stand. Okay. We have 16. Okay. Okay. Anything over a 5. Anything over a 5. Oof. 19. Everybody lost. That means, in the end, Cat is our big winner with $400. Give it up to the librarian. Bravo, cat. Bravo. Bravo, cat. Bravo. Bravo. Let's see. Thank you, Mooney. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. This will probably be the last round then. Since the little lean, let's see who's in. All right. So we have Kiki, Rival Rice Man, and who's the last one there, Binks? I think Linda wanted to. Kiki 8913. Rival Rice Man. Rival Rice Man. That's a funny name. Who do we want there, Binks? Who gets it? Who gets it? Who's redeeming? Who gets it? Noah Drone? Linda the Dane? You got it, Kiki. No problem. I dated a Kiki once. Long time ago when I was in college. She was cool, man. She was the only Asian gal that I ever dated. I'm just saying, Kiki. You know, you're taking... Whoa. Huh. All right, Binky. Binky, who's in? Noah. All right, Noah. There you go. Noah Drone, you are in, my man. Noah Drone. All right, bud. Kiki, Rice Man, and the Drone. All right, look at this. That. that, and this, and this. Here we go. Okay. Not that one. These. These come back to me. These are mine. These are mine. Action is 2. Kiki. Kiki. What? Hundo to Kiki. 100 to Kiki. And actions 2. Rice Man. Rice Man, what is your wager? Arrival. Rice Man. Rice Man, $1.50. You got it, buddy. And the Drone, 100. 100 to the Drone. All right, here we go, team. Well, let's go. And we got a 10. 5, 4, 16, 15, 6 versus a 5. Okay. 16 versus a 5, Kiki. The book says stand. What do you want to do, Kiki? Book says stand. You're going to stand. Same with the 15, to Rival Rice Man. Book says stand. You're going to stand. And Noah Drone, 6, of course, hits. Just want to make sure. Yeah, 6 hits, obviously. All right, soft 17. What you want to do there, Noah Drone? You got a soft 17. I'm sure a soft 17, the book just says to hit. Against a 5. Yeah, just says hit. You want to stand though? No worries, stand. 5 becomes a 10. 10 becomes a 18. Yeah, so everybody lost. Okay. Round 2, fight. Actions back to Kiki. Hello, Douglas. Hello, Douglas. Don't do test. My dog's wagging her tail and whacking on the table. Yes, you can, Kiki. 50. And Rival Rice Man. All in. All right, for 150. Noah Drone. Noah Drone, a hundo. Okay, here we are. Let's get a 4, 3, 10, 14, 10, 20 versus a 6. Again, great card. Kiki, book says stand. What do you want to do? You want to hit that 14, Kiki? Yes, hit. Okay. And bust. And 10, you would double down, but you can't, so 10 hits and becomes a 16. Rival Rice Man, you got a 16 against a 6. What you want to do? You're going to stand. I know, that's a stand. Stupid book. We have an 11. Oh, don't do it. Don't be a dick. Oops. Brutal. 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 What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay. Actions back to Kiki. Round 3. Fight. Kiki, what is your final wager? Hopes and prayers with a $1.50. And Noah Drone. All in except 10. You got it, Chief. I'm just going to... Yeah, let's do it right. Do it right, Jeremiah. Do it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Here we go. What do you got? Deuce. 10. 10. 15 versus my deuce. 10, of course, hits. You would normally double down, but just going to hit, and 10 becomes a 20. That's going to be a stand. All right, Noah. 15 against a deuce. Book says stand. What do you want to do, Noah? Praying on Kiki's downfall. You're going to hit. That's what everybody says. 21. Son of a bitch. 5. 14 and bust. All right, everybody wins. So it looks like in the end it's going to be that's 140, but that is 150, which means Kiki comes back to 300, and that's 157. So yeah, Kiki, congratulations, you broke even, but you won. Good job, Kiki. Bravo, darling, bravo. All right. Kiki won with 300, breaking even. Let's come back to the main show. Or the other show. I don't know. It's different. It's not live Blackjack anymore. Now, you should all be able to hear my beautiful, dulcet tones. Alright. Thank you so much, Kat. You're too kind. Too kind. You downloaded Twitch just for the stream. Well, thank you, Kiki. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Linda. And Cat Darling, Cat Librarian, come here. Thank you so much for the 500 bits, darling. Appreciate you. Come here. Thanks so much, Cat. Too kind. Yeah, come here. Appreciate it. Man. Yeah, don't worry, Kiki. Just, yeah, Twitch, you'll before too long, you will, build up channel points pretty quickly, so don't you worry. Bradley talks football. What's up, Bradley? Are you the same Bradley that was trying to go and, like, try out for, like, the LA Galaxy or something a while ago? And there's a Bradley. He was a young guy that was, like, 15 or 16, although now it's like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't even know. You got it, Cat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And if you ever run out, give me a shout. I'll donate you a game. Aw, too kind. Look at everybody. Helping out. You know, too kind. Thanks for following, whatever. Haha. I'm just gonna call you haha. And Sean asked Jeremiah, do casinos serve Roy Rogers? Is it Shirley Temple, but with Coke instead? Oh yeah, of course, Sean. Yeah, Mooney, I got a great community. I'm incredibly lucky, man. I'm incredibly lucky. The people that I have are, it's neat. I have a neat crew that has assembled. So yeah, I have a neat crew. I feel very lucky to have such a cool bunch of humans. Yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate it, Mooney. I do appreciate it, mate. You know, yeah. My mods are amazing. Thanks, man. I hope so. I hope I attract a certain type of person, which would be somebody who is, you know, kind, but also assertive. You know, not afraid to. Well, you are sound, to be frank. I appreciate it, Kiki. I do appreciate it very much. So yeah, look, neat, you know. But yeah, that is funny. I hadn't thought about Kiki in a long time. Thanks, Ace. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah. Now, she was cool, man. She was funny. I think she was from China. I believe she was from China. But she was funny. She was a funny person. She had this, like, super dark, dry sense of humor. Just, like, total straight-faced, like... She was just funny, man. Yeah. She reminded me of, kind of like the character, the Asian character guy from Silicon Valley. Where, you know, he's like, Bachman, he is a big fat loser. He is the worst, stupidest thing ever. But he's just like super flat, deadpan affect. Yeah. So she was funny, man. But you're Kieran. You call it Key or Kiki. Interesting, Kieran. Fair enough, my man. Well, anyway, just brought back a funny memory. Funny memory, that. But, nice, Kieran. Nice. Not much nicknames for Kieran. No, it wouldn't be. Kieran, Kiki. Interesting. Kier. I would assume Kieran would just be like Kier. I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those you don't hear very often. Mooney, I grew up in Ohio, and now I live in Los Angeles. But I grew up in Ohio. Yeah. Thanks, Noah. Appreciate it, man. Mooney, I have 1,000 my mates. Not a single one comes close to not a single one comes close to their real name. Fair. Keys is the main one. Fair enough, Kiki. Kieran, Keys. Interesting nicknames. Mooney, you're Welsh. From Wales. Nice, bro. One of these days, I'll get back to, the UK. And, yeah, check out more than just London, fellas. There's many things to visit and see in the UK, other than just London. There's now more viewers. The Blackjack has ended. No. It'll bounce around, my friend. It'll bounce around. Town is boring and wet rubbish. No, well, parts of it. I mean, listen, Kiki. Listen, Kieran. It is. And it can also be stunningly beautiful. I mean, the time to obviously visit would be in the summer. You know, I would not want to necessarily visit Ireland in, like, November. Or England in November. Like, ugh, that'd be rough. But, good people always laugh and have a couple of drinks. That's kind of the vibe I get. I'm a huge fan of British pub culture. Huge fan of British pub culture. I love the idea of all these cute little towns and everybody just goes to the pub and watches the football matches and has a few pints, you know, maybe has some shepherd's pie and or bangers and mash or whatever, and toad in the hole, and it's delicious, and yeah, outstanding. Big fan of pub culture. You need to run and hide when he comes to the UK. Hunt you down. As long as I'm going to Nottingham, I'm not bothered. £9 for a microwave with a spoon's curry. I'd go mental. Sunday dinner with a beer. I mean, it sounds amazing. Pool tables when everyone is drunk is unmatched. I can only imagine. Noah Drone, I can imagine. Yeah, no, I mean, I when I was in London, I went to a... boy, that was a long time ago, though. Dude, I have not been to Europe. Holy crap, man. Good Lord, when was the last time I was in Europe? Like 2004? 2003? Jeez Louise. It's been over 20 years. Holy crap. Lucy's doing great. We got dog training this evening. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, dude, I haven't been to, what's up there, Goose? With a cool looking hat. I like playing darts a lot, though. Yeah, I like playing darts, though. I'm not that good at darts, but it'd be fun to play in a British pub, you know? Yeah. Indeed, you're a bit late, Goose. But a goose with a cool looking hat is never late. A goose with a cool looking hat arrives exactly when they intended. Always on time. Well done, Goose. Well done. Yeah, I just can't believe it's been 20 years, man. I'd love to go back. Like I said, not just experience, London, which was wonderful, but like go to Liverpool, go to Manchester, go up to the Lake District, go over to Ireland, go over to Dublin, go up to Scotland. I'd love to go up to maybe go to Blackpool, go to Glasgow, go check out these amazing cities and stuff. That'd be really cool, dude. The Velvet Coaster and glass lifts like 7 open top 5. Beautiful. Ooh, nice Noah Drum. Very nice. Your grandmother plays darts at her pub and they all have teams and play. Dude, that is awesome. That your grandma and your grandma goes to the pub and plays darts. Like, I find that incredibly adorable. Hi there, Miriam. Good to see you. Yeah, going to your grandmother, going to the pub, and playing darts with a league. God, I love that. That's just great. It's just fantastic. 10 pounds to get a 5-pound keyring from the 2.2 coin portion. Well, that's the same here, Noah Drone. If you do, no, the points save, Kiki. Don't worry. The points just accumulate. They don't refresh. You just whatever points you build, and they just keep building and building. Your favorite alien? You're from the Lake District. So beautiful. My mom and dad have been to the Lake District, and my mom loved it. And so did my dad, actually. It's so funny. My parents are funny. When my parents were in the Lake District, they were in some, little town village, and my dad saw this old guy, older gentleman, out working on a rock wall. And my dad is just one of those people that he just likes building stuff. He just likes, like, when he comes over to our house, he doesn't like to sit around and relax. He always wants to do a project, like do electrical, add an outlet, turn these lights on, add lights. Like, he likes to build and like do stuff, right? And so he sees this old chap, and like, I forget your favorite alien. I forget. Nice, Miriam. Go to Lebanon. That'd be cool to go to Lebanon. I forget the name of the village that we're in, but he starts helping this guy lay stones, So him and this old guy are laying stones outside. My mom meets his wife. The wife brings her into the house. So my mom and her are like having tea after some like half-hour of work. My dad and the old man come in the house, and my dad said it was so cute. It was like he said it was like in the Chronicles of Narnia with the beaver, like Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, when the kids show up, that, like, the little, she runs and scurries away, but then she comes back and there's like plates of like cookies and cakes and tea and like little sandwiches, and it was just like she just like whipped up an English tea, just quick, just whipped up an English tea. And so my mom and dad they just loved being in that culture, and like, and getting the tour of their home. Their house was like 400 years old, or 500 years old, whatever it was. And they were just so friendly, and yeah, like, it's just neat, man. I would love to go visit and do something like that. And like I said, I love this sort of adorable thing. I'm thinking about people being passed around the Sunday League game. I get it, Mooney. I get it. I get it, Mooney. Saw somebody riding it backward the other day. And don't worry, Binky. If I ever make it away across the pond, I'll be sure to find you and give you a damn hug. Just so you can get over the fear. Just be like, stop it. No, don't do it. I'll turn into mush. No, you won't. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'll give her 2 hugs. All right. Nah, Kiki, my next game is going to be Thursday. My next live stream will be on Monday. And tomorrow, shh, hush, dog. Shh, hush, dog. Damn it, dog. Shh. Tomorrow, not 2 hugs. Got a pit mix named Lucy. Alright, so I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. If you're over here on Twitch, we are going to do a raid to give you some more points. Take care, YouTube. Auf Wiedersehen. And if you stay with us for a raid, it will